Hey, welcome back to the show, Killin Time. I'm your host, CJ Landry. I want to say thank you to some Patreon subscribers that have reached out and have already subscribed. I have started a Patreon. We're going to be doing recipes, cooking recipes. I'm posting one today. Best damn gumbo recipe you'll ever have. Just saying. I'm obsessed with gumbo. I want you to know that. I've made 10 gumbos this year. I've watched all the gumbo videos. And I've taken my family recipe and then added whatever I've seen that's good out of all the videos I've seen. And you know the videos I'm talking about. You know the classic, like, what's up, y'all? We gonna be making some, like those fucking videos. I've watched so many of those videos and just seen what those guys do different than what I do. And I've added a lot of things that other guys have done and then accumulated it all to what works and made the best gumbo recipe. I call it, okay, there's a lot of recipes out there online that are like, marry me pasta or kiss me fucking spaghetti or whatever. Mine is panty dropper gumbo. It's because it's almost damn near guaranteed going to get you laid. Man or woman panties. But we're going to, it's whatever you're into. It's a good recipe. It's very cheap, honestly. So it's always very useful to make. And I have like a kind of easy and hard mode in the recipe, by the way. So if you're interested in that, check that out on the Patreon. I'll be adding more recipes and also crawfish boil videos with special guests and also obviously more podcast episodes. But yeah, we're on the road too. I'm headlining this weekend in Wisconsin. Very excited. Janesville, been there before. Very sad town, small town, very small, sad. Drinking, a lot of heavy drinkers. Really, like as you drive around the town, you're like, damn. I mean, I would drink my life away too if I was stuck here. It was, like I don't even think they had the best thing in the town. I swear to God, and I hope I'm praying. This is how sad this weekend's gonna be. I'm praying that the Golden Corral that was by the hotel is still open because that was pretty much the highlight of the town. Is that I was like, damn, they kind of like they have like a Golden Corral that looks like it's been open for the last like 3 years. It's like a brand new it's like a newish Golden Corral. You never see a new Golden Corral. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, fuck yes, dude. It hasn't been ruined by society yet, by the clientele of Golden Corral. And so
the staff still has hope.
Oh yeah, the staff still has like, wow, there's TVs in here. I mean, it's like really pathetic the level of hope you have for a Golden Corral, but there was a lot in there, and it felt nice. Felt nice to be in a nice Golden Corral. It was like it's like what Golden Corral is supposed to be, but never is. And and I'm hoping that's still there. So yeah, we have some more headlining dates. I just added some in Dallas and San Antonio. I'll put that up in the description if you're looking to come out. I will say stand up right now is weird for me because. I I don't want to really, I've talked about politics before, but I'm a very, I don't really want to talk about it kind of guy, right? But it is increasingly harder not to talk about it whenever it's like, you know what I mean? Former presidents confirming that aliens are real and billionaire sex cults and eating babies and World War III nukes and the draft. You know what I'm saying? And it's expected of me to go up there and be like, what's the deal with scrambled eggs? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's hard for me to God. And I get a lot of people go to stand-up shows for an escape, right? They go up they don't want to listen to that crap. They listen into it all day long. That's what they're worried about constantly. And so then it makes sense that I'm trying to go to a stand-up show and not listen to that crap. But I'm saying for me as the comedian, trying to connect to the masses, knowing that you've watched all this all day, and I've watched it all day. It's like, how do you not? It's constantly thrown in your face. There's shootings every fucking day. And then I'm supposed to go up there and just, you know what I'm saying? Talk about, McDonald's. I mean, it's at some point you're disconnected. You know what I mean? You sound disconnected. So it's hard to connect, be funny, and not bring the fucking room down. I try to do all three as best as I can. But it is hard. I mean, dude, even my lady is black-pilled. She's fucking straight up. Dude, it's crazy. She told me the other day, she's like, I've been thinking that everything leads back to Israel, lizard people, and something else. I forgot. I think she said aliens. And I was like, I mean, I guess like she's like a sweet lady. She's like a nice,
Artistic,
very like small town gal. And the world has ruined her. Seriously,
her paintings are gonna turn into like a kid from a horror movie, like scribbling like black scribbles on everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the fucking Ring, dude. I couldn't believe it, and she always is telling me like crazy shit, bro. She told me she was like, "You ever seen the Jewish lady that was on Oprah?" And I was like, "No." And then she pulls it up, and it's like, "You've never seen it, bro? Pull that shit up." It's, by the way, we're having like breakfast, and she's like, "You've never seen this?" And I was like, "No." And it's one of the most disturbing. Yeah, do it on YouTube; it'll come up. They might have taken it down. Apparently, they're constantly trying to take this video down because it's kind of becoming more and more relevant, and it was filmed in like the 90s. It's pretty wild. I mean, here we go.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
And worshiping the devil, participated in human sacrifice rituals and cannibalism. She says her family has been involved in rituals for generations. She is currently in extensive therapy, suffers from multiple personality disorder, meaning she's blocked out many of the terrifying and painful memories of her childhood. Meet Rachel, who is also in disguise to protect her
Kind of
identity.
crazy to be saying that
You
right
come
while
from
she's
generations of ritualistic
sitting there.
abuse?
Yes, my family has an extensive family tree, and they keep track of who's been involved and who hasn't been involved. And it's gone back to like 1700.
It's crazy that this lady's Jewish.
Oh, dude, it's oh, that's what it is. My girlfriend said everything goes back to Israel, lizard people, and the Illuminati.
And so you were
Right. I was born into a family that believes in this.
And does everyone else think it's a nice Jewish family? From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl.
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's
thought?
other Jewish
I mean, it's
families
like,
across the
yo.
country. It's not just my own family.
Really?
Now imagine me
So he
eating a
knows
bowl of
about
Cheerios, and my girlfriend's like, "You ever heard about the Jewish lady on Oprah?" And I was like, "No." And yeah, apparently I mean, it's horrific. I mean, we don't have to play the whole thing, but yeah, she was like literally like cutting babies' heads off and shit. I mean, it's just like really fucked up shit. And this was the 90s. This was like, I mean, I don't even know how this wasn't outed more. She was obviously like from like an elite family. They keep track of who was in the family and who's been out of the family, and it's dated back since the 1700s. I mean, I don't know what the parallels between like being Jewish and then also worshiping the devil. Like, where are those lines crossed? I feel like that's pretty much. It's like I don't know enough about it, I guess, but yikes. So yeah, I mean, it's coming all to a head where you're like, you go in the deep rabbit holes. I've been watching a lot of Professor Yang. I don't know if you've seen the Professor Yang guys, like the Chinese guy in front of the whiteboard. He's getting all real deep into the Israel and all this shit, and it's like you can't. You try to like learn. I don't know anything, and then I try to learn a little bit, and it scares me so much that I'm like, I don't want to learn any of this. Actually, even if it's going on, even if it's like pertinent information. I just can't. I can't keep up.
You start to see the rest of the iceberg, and you realize how big it is.
Oh yeah, and the more you zoom out, you're like, I don't like ice. I don't like ice at all. I like the beach, and I like alcohol and chilling. But yeah, like I said, it's harder to do stand up and make people laugh whenever this is like kind of on the forefront of everyone's mind. I mean, I was in a. Bro, I was on the road with Brian Simpson in Denver whenever Trump got shot. And we were just at dinner eating before the show. And then it was like a movie. The bartender fucking turned the TV on, and then everyone's like, "What's going on?" And everyone's like watching the fucking news in the restaurant, and we're like, "Oh fuck." And then the realization, like you're watching the president like getting shot or whatever. I guess he was running for president, getting shot at, and you're like, "Fuck." And then the realization sets in. We're like, oh, we have to do a show tonight. Like what the? Like I can't even talk about it because I'm opening for Brian. He's definitely gonna talk about it. He has to. You know what I mean? So then it's like me being like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to like go up there and be like, Tell you what, my girlfriend's a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's like hard to like, it's so hard to not and then also be entertaining, even though that's on the forefront of everyone's head. I've heard like other comedians, they'll just like lightly touch on it at the top, you know.
Kind of get it out of the way.
Kind of just get out of the way real quick. If anything big happens, I was on the road whenever January 6th happened, and that was like, how crazy is this about to get? I was thinking they were about to get mauled down by fucking gunshot. Like, we're just watching and we're like, how do we do a show tonight? Like, this is like, you know what I mean? It's like saying it's like 9/11 happened. It's like, do you do a show that night?
I felt for all y'all on the night after that shooting that just happened in Austin.
It's just
because
like,
y'all got to go out and be funny.
It's just like, do we have to really? I mean, can we just take a night off? I mean, it's just kind of, it is like, do people really want to hear about, you know?
Do they really want to hear my take on this?
Yeah, not just that. It's like, I don't even have a take. Yeah. I have to still do my bit about fucking whatever, Waymos. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna, it's like, oh, fuck, you know? Damn. I try so hard not to, whatever. I live in a neighborhood now, and it's like, it's wholesome a little. I rented a house. It's the first time I ever rented a house. And, you know, it's like it's a nice, peaceful, you know, it's funny that the nicer your life gets, the less like, I feel like the more angst I have on like writing and being funny. For whatever reason, whenever your life is hell and I'm like living, like I've had times where I'm like living out of my car, I'm crashing on friends' couches and shit. The funny just is like happening to you. Whereas like when your life is like content and things are fine, I feel like you don't see it as much maybe, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There's comics that are really comfortable that are still funny, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's harder for sure.
Yeah. And so, but I have noticed that there's this guy that lives by me, and it's hard to describe him without sounding racist, because it's not. But he'll drive around this neighborhood, quiet neighborhood. You've seen it. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I mean, it's kind of like a jacked up Tahoe. It's an SUV, big old rims on it. And it just, you could tell he specifically wanted to loosen all the screws that have ever been put in this vehicle just to make it as rattly as possible. So whenever he drives down the street, it's like, it's shaking like an earthquake. And this guy's a white guy. So that's what I'm saying. It's unbelievable too, because I was looking at this guy, I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a beat up old one too. So it's like a, you know, I guess he's like, it's not hood rich because he's living in a nice suburb. It's like a cul-de-sac rich. I don't know what to call it, but he's play it. He's a well.
Bigger.
Now it's just giving us back.
Now it's just giving us the set.
Bigger.
There it is. Let's do it slower.
Wigger.
Now I've heard that you don't want to. You're not supposed to say this as a white guy. Now I've heard it's. I've said it around black friends before, and they say no go. Usually that's fun. That's what's funny about that word, is that usually that's the excuse for saying it, is that you have black friends. I have black friends and they say, don't say that. So that was my experience. So they say, don't say that. It makes us uncomfortable. And I've heard this. And so I don't say it. Now, I get it. I get why black people don't like the word. Because on white people's behalf, it's kind of a lazy way of going about making up a new word. They're just like, oh, just put a W in front of it. He's one of them. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked. I'm not saying that that's right at all. I think that but I also don't like that there's another word that I can't say. That's not cool. I mean, because, you know what I mean? We need a word for it. I described the guy. We all know what I'm talking about. He fully believes. This guy, you know, he's wearing a tank top, baggy basketball shorts, DC shoes. Haven't seen a guy wear DC shoes in front. Like, what are you going for? Anyway, if, you know, 50-50 flat bill. He's got the. We all know what I'm talking about. We need a word for it. We need a word for a guy.
Wigger.
We need a word for a guy that lives in a cul-de-sac and has cornrows. I mean, it's like we need a word for that. It's a confusing person. And I get it if their excuse is always, I grew up around a lot of black people, which is like, okay, but like, so did I. It's weird to act like it's like it's contagious. You know what I mean? Where it's like, nah, man, it's spread on me. It's on me and I can't get it off me. It's just like, no, you're
just who I am, bro.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, son. Hey, son, you're actively choosing to be this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this isn't a condition. And I always look at, this is hilarious. J-Rock from Trailer Park Boys. This guy, this is what I'm talking about. Also, the guy that drives the Tahoe, the guy that I'm talking about in my neighborhood, he's an old guy. He's like at least mid-50s, early 60s. He's got Texas Tech Dad on the back, like a sticker, a bumper sticker. It says Texas Tech Dad on the back of his Tahoe, which is crazy that someone's dad. They're like, well, Dad's fucking 5 blocks away and they can hear him. They're like, oh, Dad's almost home. Fuck, Dad's almost home. It's like, don't you, at some point, you're worried about your hearing. The guy's old, though. He gets out of the car loud as shit. He always gets out of the car and he yells, too. Because I think his hearing's off. So he has to talk louder. He's like, hey, I'm home. I hear him down the street. He's like 3 houses down. It's crazy. But, yeah, they got the, okay, yeah. I mean, this is the future. This is the future. This is what we're looking at. We're going to have, because every trend dies really hard, right? So there's going to be like 80-year-old guys at fucking metal shows that are still like, I'm still doing it, man. I just love the mosh. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be guys. Is every category of human being is gonna just really stick to it still. It's kind of like how like there's like, you know, cowboy guys. They've never been a cowboy their entire life, but they're just like, there's like, I just love cowboy boots, you know, and they're like 80 years old and they got like the fucking Wranglers up to their nipples. You know what I mean? They got the old cowboy and they're like, I love acting like I have a farm. And there's going to be those guys forever. It's like old rock guys, you know, the fucking Rolling Stones, they're still doing it. But then there's going to be, you know, really old, black, you know, white guys that are trying to, yeah, you could say it.
Wigger.
There's going to be old ones. And we're not prepared for that. There's going to be guys at the fucking nursing home being like, hey, son, pass the oatmeal, son. hey, son. That's going to be all. It's at the senior home. Playing checkers. Nah, son, you cheating. Oh, shit. We're not ready for that. That's going to be a thing. It probably already is. I mean, let's be honest. There probably already exists. But I'm talking about on like a large scale that I think society's really not prepared for. Because the people that are like 80 now, what's the math on that? People that are 80 now grew up in the 50s? Yes, they grew up in the 50s. So we're not even in that time frame yet. It's going to be like whenever we're 80 is whenever we're going to have like straight up old, you know what I mean? Maybe in our 70s.
Listen to Chief Keef.
Oh, dude, that's going to be weird. Whenever it's like, grandpa's music. Oh, today was a good day. It's like, Oh, that is crazy. Just an old guy being like, fucking grandpa's music is so weird. Sipping on gin and just, and he's like, laid back. Oh, with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Oh, man, that's going to be funny.
Smoking blunts and drinking 40s. They're probably never going to die either. They're just
No,
going to live until they're 90.
They're going to live for so long because the medical advancements have caught up to where you could still drink 40s and smoke blunts. And he's like Dr. Dre said, smoke weed every day. He's a walker. Smoke weed every day. That's what Dr. Dre's told me. I was a 90s kid. Fuck, man. What's going to happen? I used to live with, this is a true story about an old guy stuck in his ways. I used to live with my great uncle, and he's dead now, but he was very racist. One of the most incredibly racist people I've ever seen in my life. He would like shake his fist at interracial couples. It was like nuts. That was like his thing. You know, God, you wouldn't want to be around him watching an NFL game. I mean, it was holy shit. It was bad. He was a racist man. And I lived with him for a little while because after school, needed a place to stay. And he was 83, 84 when I lived with him. Very old. And one time, I walked in the house and I had earbuds in, right? And he was like, hey. He's like, you don't listen to that rap crap, do you? And, dude, not kidding. This is 100% true. At the time, I was really into, like, dubstep, right? I had, like, a phase. But it was Migos dubstep cover, right? So it was like, walk it like a tango. Right? So, like, he's saying rap crap. He's thinking, like, Run DMC, where it's like, rip-a-dip-bop, boop-a-dip-boop, you know? Yeah. I couldn't even explain to him what I was listening to. Right? If he would have heard what I was listening, it probably would have gave him an aneurysm. Like, it was like unbelievably futuristic, what he hates times 1,000. It wouldn't even comprehend what I was even listening to. So that's what I wonder, like, sometimes, what is the music that like we're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because it's already like pretty what the fuck for me, even. You know, sometimes there's music that's so out there. Definitely like a lot of dubstep-y stuff where I'm like, I don't even know how to relate to this. But I can't even imagine what it's like, you know what I mean? What is it gonna be like? It's like gonna be like fart jazz. They're like, yeah, I'm really into fart jazz right now. It's just,
like that episode of South Park where everything sounds like poop and farts.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you never see that?
No. That has to be what it's going to be. Because where do you go from here? It's already as extreme as it could possibly get. But that's what we've always thought, right? Whenever they were afraid of Elvis and his pelvic movement.
It's going to sound like sonar to us. It's going to sound like whales, like whale talking to each other.
It's going to sound like Dolphin dubstep. It's gonna be nut shit.
There's the episode title right there, dude.
Yeah, Dolphin dubstep. I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. I mean, that doesn't even feel that far away. I feel like you could make some pretty damn good dolphin noises with music, and it probably would kind of pop. Like, I feel like people would be like, oh shit, this goes hard. Dolphin dubstep, here we go. I mean, it probably already exists. Unbelievable. You're kidding. Let's get to the drop. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's like the SpongeBob episode where he goes to the future. That's fucked, dude.
It's on YouTube.
Oh my God. And how many views has it got? It's probably got a lot of views. I mean, more views than I could possibly imagine. 109,000. Jesus Christ, we're fucked. Yeah, it's going to be pooping farts. There's no way it's not. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I literally just made that up and it exists. That's crazy. If you would say that to somebody on the street, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? That is 109,000 views. People are like, I love this shit. What the fuck are we doing, man? Jesus Christ. Oh, I have to get over that for a second. That was mind-bending.
I'm sorry to do that to you.
I'm like mentally exhausted now. That's fucked up, man. Why does that exist? That pisses me off. That shouldn't exist. Jesus Christ. What did you listen? You were was there music that you were embarrassed of? Because I know I was, but you still kind of make music that I was embarrassed of that I listened to.
You're like Attila and shit.
Yeah, you're into big Attila.
Rap
Yeah,
metal. I don't know. Maybe Limp Bizkit. I was never really embarrassed by what I liked. I don't know.
that's interesting.
I think that maybe back in the day it was like if it wasn't heavy for a little bit in high school, if it wasn't like heavy and death metal or something, then like Fall Out Boy or other like pop punk stuff that I liked was
That would
like
be
I
more-
had to be quiet about that.
Yeah. Because
But
I
then-
went through an awkward phase. I went through a phase of like, like what was it? Pop Goes Punk? Those shits are pretty like,
yeah.
oh,
Pretty bad.
God. Those are cringe.
And Miley Cyrus covers.
A lot of those songs are like, I can't believe I even thought that was entertaining.
Yeah.
But that's that's what I've learned a lot of the phases that I went through just through looking through old family pictures. Here's the thing. A lot of my girl went home with me to see some family this last time, and that's like a classic, like, oh, baby pictures. Mom pulls out the baby, and you're like, oh God, you got to see my tiny bit dick. That's like a whole like, oh, it's embarrassing. But dude, photos are nothing. Dude, home videos. That's as embarrassing as it gets because you can see just the movement of how awkward.
That you carried yourself.
Just the weirdest. Dude, I'm not kidding. My girlfriend goes, you're kind of like feminine. Like, I was like, what? No. I was like, I wasn't feminine. What are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? I wasn't feminine. I was just making weird poses. I was doing like, like doing shit like. And she was like, why are you standing like that? I was like, I don't know. Turn this off. Mom, turn this off. It's like, this is so embarrassing. God. And then the clothes, the things I would say, the voice. Oh, the voice. The voices were just such a high pitch, weird voice I had. I mean, it was unbelievable. I feel bad that I have to possibly pass that down to another son. It sucks, dude. The home video, bro.
Being annoyed by your own son's voice is pretty funny.
Oh yeah, just being like, God, you sound just like how gay I sounded. Ugh, fuck. Yeah, just like I was like high pitched. People, anytime they'd answer the phone, they'd think I was a woman. That was like for a long period of time. I'd get so fucking mad. I would just hang up on them. I'm sorry, ma'am. Click. Fucking asshole. It was more like, fucking asshole. Yeah, man. That was.
Your dad had the same voice?
As me now or back then?
I don't
know. He didn't have home video. He didn't. I grew up in like my dad was like really, really poor, and they had like school photos, and like very rarely did they have like home photos. But yeah, it's embarrassing to watch you interact with the world at a young age, and then somebody, you know what I mean? Oh, dude. And I had some weird phases, bro. As a kid, I had a phase where I just told everybody like, hey, my name's not CJ, it's Andy. Okay? I'm in Toy Story now. I straight up told that. That was like 2 years of my life. They have videos of me being like them being like, CJ, CJ, and maybe it's just ignoring them, totally ignoring them, just being like, and then being like, Andy, and be like, what? Because I only wanted to be referred to as Andy because I was in Toy Story, dude. Had Woody and all. Oh,
Toy Story was big, man.
it was a big deal. And then I had a Tommy phase where I was the Red Power Ranger from Power Rangers.
Of course.
Couldn't call me anything different.
You wanted to be somebody else so bad.
I just wanted to be somebody else so bad, dude. I've always wanted to play pretend. That's why I'm good at stand-up and pretty good at acting. I'm going to be honest. I've been taking acting classes. The boy's got chops. It's kind of crazy. I might just be an actor. I might have just, like, stumbled my way through stand-up to get into acting because it's so much – it's honestly way easier. The expectations are incredibly lower. It's like – because stand-up, you have to be believable and funny and entertaining. Acting, it's like, no, just be believable. Read the things we told you to say. It's like, oh, okay. That's incredible. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like the stand-up is like, it's like running with like 1,000-pound vest on, and then acting is just like, no, take that off and you can just jog. That's what it feels like. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. The acting class is a breeze.
Well, you get to be somebody else.
100%. And you could just say what someone else wants to say. There's no ideas tied to it or selling something or nothing. No ideas. You need to fucking
your identity's not
bestow on people. Yeah, no. It's not like it's all just like, can you deliver this in the most believable way possible? Yeah. And I go crazy. Oh, I haven't gotten to do Mad yet. Oh, I can't wait to do Mad. I could tap into that so fast. You stupid fucking bitch. I could do that so quick. The fuck is your problem? I could go there so fast. So easy. Sad is like weird. Sad was weird. Doing sad, like acting like my brother's dying on a hospital bed. We had to do that our first class. And it's just like that's where it's like, okay, a role like that where you're doing, 8-hour fucking days of doing these hospital scenes, take after take, and it's like, be the saddest guy you've ever fucking possibly been right now.
You're not being sad enough, CJ.
Action.
I need you to be more sad.
Can we get some tears? Can we get some tears? Cut. Can we get some tears? Someone punch him in the face, please. You have to get it's like just incredibly sad, and I can't imagine doing that for like long stints of time. Mm-hmm. That would be. I mean, you can see how people get psychotic. You can see how people go full, fucking Shia LaBeouf out there because you don't know who you are anymore.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that when he was. I mean, shit. He started whenever he was 14 or whatever. I can't imagine. Or younger. I think it was younger. I mean, I just can't imagine being that young and just always being somebody else for like a long time. And then and then it's another one. There's the next guy, next thing.
What angry characters do you think you'd play? I see you as like a chef. I need hands.
Oh, okay. I could be definitely a chef. Yeah. I could definitely I could totally. You call that medium rare? You fucking retard. You call that medium rare? Do you see pink, boy? Yeah, I could see myself doing I could see myself being a cop. Definitely could see myself doing like a cop role. Yeah, I could definitely see myself being like an angry character that is funny. There's like a fine line between angry serious, angry funny. You have to be obviously like very extreme with the anger and say funny things while you're being angry. But yeah, it actually would be hard to be angry and serious and not be rather angry funny. Angry funny is very easy for me, at least. Angry and like serious is tough. Mm-hmm. Because it would be so easy to go funny. But yeah, no, I mean, I would love to do that. I mean, it's a weird thing because it's all up in somebody that was an actor was kind of, debating me about how hard acting is versus stand-up. And they were saying that the world, like everyone else kind of dictates your success in acting of like your casting and the producers and all that, who they want as their vision, and if you fit the vision or whatever. But it's kind of all becoming open now, where it's like you can make your own web series on YouTube and then just end up making money doing it.
Tires.
Yeah, it's like you could just
almost like how famous you are dictates your ability to act.
100%. And it's because I mean, for most stand-ups, I would say acting is very easy. It's a very easy launch pad from stand-up to acting. It's if you're that guy, if you're like a Jimmy Carr guy, it might be a little harder because you're just like, just shark-eying your way through a fucking one-liner. Then it's like, he could play a butler, maybe. Kind of does that already. But it's like hard to be like, you know what I mean? You have to be like kind of a character-esque and like do these bigger act outs, and then it's like easier to go into acting from there. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, that's the thing. It's like the world just doesn't know that I don't know how to express it to the world yet. I can sing, I can play guitar, I can cook, I can act. It's like I have all these talents. I just don't know how to like. Here they are. I just don't know how to, you know what I mean? It's a weird thing to showcase.
You don't know how to present them.
Yeah, I don't know how to present them. I don't know how to make money off them in a like an efficient way. It's like, yeah, I could get a food truck. Yeah, I could start posting fucking songs on SoundCloud or whatever, but I don't have the time for that shit. I'm too fucking busy. So it's like there's going to be ways where that's going to come down the line, though, I think. I do think like eventually, maybe with the Patreon, I mean, that would be sick. Just to be able to just put stuff out like that. Like, I mean, having songs, having like...
I mean, there's already a couple people paying for it. So you're already kind of doing it. It's just hard to see right now because you're in the middle of it.
We're in the ground floor. Guys, that's what we're talking about. Right? We have the ground floor. By the way, I haven't said this before, but I'll say it now. The Patreon only has 50 limited grandfathered in ground floor spots. A few of them are already taken up. And so once that 50 is done, and then I'm just going to up production value of all the videos. I mean, shit, I can't wait to get you in there and try to, you work at like a Michelin star restaurant. We're going to start doing cooking videos. I mean, I'm just going to reinvest everything from the Patreon just back into the channel, making it more, higher production quality. That's what I want. Get some, dude, Michelin star photography in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Let's go. That'd be fire. Oh, God. What time are we at?
38.
Let's go, dude. Let's switch over to the Patreon, dude. Why not? We'll switch over to the Patreon, do a little quick Patreon if you're interested. Check out the Patreon. I'm going to be dumping a bunch of cool content on there, like I said. And
tell them the link.
Yes, it is Killin Time.
Patreon.com/Killin Time.
Patreon.com/Killin Time. Check me out, and we'll see you next time.